150,000 residents altogether in Sunnyvale, we take a big portion. We're not a lake, we're not a desert. We are human beings, family members, young children, elderly people. So I'm here. I first appreciate your opportunity for us to provide feedback. Second, I'm here to let you know what we're suffering on a minute-by-minute basis. So it's very devastating. Most of us, we've been here more than a decade. Sunnyvale was beautiful, lovely, and enjoyable. It has been always like that until recently. This newly formed concentrated path ruined our life. Under the vertical, under the whole path. Can you imagine your loved ones and your children live under that path? Thinking that way. Conversation cannot be held when the flight come over. TV, everything is interrupted. You cannot run your dirty. Thank you.
Next speaker.
But it is still running.
No, so 90 seconds. Thank you.
She's right.
I can give my slot to her.
No.
Thank you.
Who's next?
他们显然不喜欢的。
Okay. Please give your name.
Okay, I'm Susan Gilbert. I live directly under the flight path in Sunnyvale, and I've lived there about 20 years, so I've definitely noticed a severe increase in the flights. I just sort of want to say that there really have become screaming jets that are flying down. There was one particular day that I want to report. I actually filed a complaint, but it was actually one complaint, but it was for 30 flights that were occurring. So I actually wrote down the times that they were occurring. I was trying to work. I was actually in my office trying to work. I had to stop and pause. And there was a flight, a screaming jet at 12:51, 12:54, 12:58, 103, 104, 107, 109, 126, 125, 140, 224, 228, 230, 237, 239, 244, 252, 256, 257, 3 o'clock, 3:08, 3:15, 3:18, 3:22, 3:44, 3:47, 3:57. I gave up and I said, okay, I give up. I'm going to work another day. I can't focus anymore. So I just really wanted to say two things. One is about the chart that you presented. You presented conflicting data to me. You presented data that had the narrow band from 2016, whereas it was more of a scatter plot in 2011. And yet the data that you performed in terms of the numerical analysis did not compare the fact that the south flow flight was now a narrow band versus previously it was a scatter band. So it really looks like the impact is the same or very similar, but in fact, it's a much narrower band of people who are being affected. And that's not reflected in that chart. It really doesn't reflect the narrow band. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Tony Guan. I'm from Sunnyvale. I moved into Sunnyvale 5 years ago, but recently I'm really depressed, and I'm always at the edge of bursting out with either my son, either my wife, and anybody that I just happen to talk to. At the time, the flying jet come over my house. So even when I typing on my computer, complaining to another friend that there's a plane coming over, and before I sentence the same sentence, there are 3 more coming over my house, which made me really want to throw everything away to the ground. So, well, here, so I'm not trying to complain now because I'm sick of it already. So I want you guys stop for a moment. Do not feel too proud of what you have done for the profit that you can make with more flights and within less time. Think for a while, what are the feelings underneath all the flights that flying like aircraft at 3,000 feet high, 4,000 feet high, that is devastating. That nothing can be continued under that noise, and nothing can be said quality under that loud noise. So please, for a while, put away the perfect, all right? think about the life,
Thank you.
think about the people.
Thank
Right.
you.
Thank you.
Yonda, you,
Oh,
Patrick
no,
Grant.
Patrick, I'm after Yonda?
Yeah, go.
Okay, go, got straight now?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, my name is Patrick Grant from Sunnyvale. I will like to see one thing in this commission, and there be really facts. Problem is I've seen lack of facts, really, honestly, a solid data. One, what is the noise level? Let's measure it. Two, has it followed CEQA? Because there has been a major change here. Has CEQA been followed? Lastly, I work at NASA. I've flown, I'm airborne science. I've been on all sorts of aircraft, disposal aircraft, even a lot of these that they're talked about. I'm not a pilot, so I don't know all your terminology, but I'm learning fast. Fortunately at NASA, I had contact and I started working with probably the original creator of NextGen, Dr. Harry Swinson. He's the major. He recommended me, I described what was going on noise-wise. I've been very familiar with noise, with the aircraft. I says, these doesn't sound like aircraft landing. It sounds like craft on power. I've had a lot of people comment they're dirty. The problem is, he said, you can tell it from the noise data, not from the data of the aircraft landing statistics. Are they flying dirty? And it says, if they're doing that tight turn, the pilots may be more worried about keeping their plane in the air rather than trying to keep a nice, quiet flight. He says, if you follow NextGen correctly, they should be gliding in. They are not gliding in over Sunnyvale. That's why we got so many damn complaints.
Time. Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you very much. Yonda, you,
Is that Yolanda?
and after that, Tony Gurginda, Jennifer Tassoff.
Hi, I'm Yolanda. I'm living on 715 Novan Avenue, Sunnyvale. First, I want to thank San Jose Airport Commission to add the Southborough operations topic into today's agenda, and I really appreciate being given a chance to speak to you about this issue. I moved to the current address in August of 2014. From September this year, I started to notice the significant increase of airplane noise over my house. I didn't attend the October 18th town hall meeting, but I read the information provided by San Jose Airport. Again, I really appreciate the information that San Jose Airport has shared with us. Looking at the data, the change on the percentage of Southborough operations and the average operations per Southborough day are not sufficient to explain the significant difference in the noise that I have been hearing. But when I look at the two charts that are showing SJC flight distribution over Sunnyvale in 2013 to 2016, I found the number of checks within the 800 feet